everybody? Tyrone the God 3 here, and welcome to Dragon Ball Super. This review will be the review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 9. Sorry for the wait, Beerus Super Saiyan God has finally arrived. So, here with me is a guest. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, this is Dane.
Yep, I've got Dane with me, and we will be talking about episode 9 of Dragon Ball Super. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just ask Dane what he felt about the episode. I just got done watching the episode very recently
Yeah, I
because
watched it
of
a
the
couple.
because of the live stream. I went straight to bed. I forgot all about it.
Yeah,
So,
you
what
were
do
up
you
pretty late from that, man.
Yeah, so what did you think about the episode overall?
First of all, the title of the episode. What the heck, man? The title is like. Sorry for it's such a long title. I don't know why. It just
The
caught me off.
Dragon Ball Z's actually been doing that for a while. Like
Has it?
that's not their first time doing that. They've
Yeah,
made long titles. I think Dragon Ball Kai started was the base for that shit.
yeah.
Where in like the American in Funimation, the American Dragon Ball Z episode, they usually would just be like one word or two
hmm
word. It'll be like
Easily, I can
Cell,
already tell you what the episode title is gonna be in English. Something just Super Saiyan God
yeah,
appears.
or Super
Something like.
Saiyan God emerges or something.
Yeah.
Although the English version, they actually in Dragon Ball Z Kai, they'll be like, the Saiyans have arrived, preparation has ended, Earth's annihilation. I'm like, okay, we get
Oh
it,
gosh.
we get it. The planet's gonna get destroyed, damn it. Um, so it's not the first time they've done that. It's just I think I'm talking about not just Kai. I'm the original Dragon Ball Z. When it's in Funimation, they'll be like, Gohan explodes. That's it. Like that's the
Yeah,
episode where
yeah.
Gohan
That's all you
turns Super
need.
Saiyan 2.
Uh,
Gohan explodes. It's like, well, God, I hope
yeah,
he'll be okay.
yeah. he's he's dead. Spoilers.
But yeah, so
All right. So what did I think of
overall,
this week's episode?
yeah.
I thought it was a really, really, really fun episode. However, though, I think the animation in the first half of the episode made this just. I kept cringing at certain points because of the certain animation shots that
Gohan,
really.
is everything okay with your face there,
Oh
buddy?
my god! That literally. I was just talking about that with KG, but oh my god, that scene! I was like, is his mouth like actually making any other things than the flapping up and down? It was just so.
He looked like Super Saiyan 3 Goku during episode 5.
Yeah, what part are you talking about there? Are you? Is
Remember
it
when
the scene when Goku and Gohan
Goku
sitting there
was
talking to each other?
Yeah, remember when Goku was at Super Saiyan 3 and he was like powering up
Oh, I meant in this
and
episode actually.
oh, in this episode when
Yeah.
Gohan's giving his power to Goku,
Uh huh.
like he transforms Super Saiyan and we see him putting his hand on Goku's back.
Oh, okay. Right, right. Yeah, there was just many. For some reason, Gohan in this series, he doesn't look right at most of the time, especially in this episode. I thought.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta say, the animation was for some reason I think towards the end it got a lot better. You know, when they revealed Super Saiyan God and stuff like that. But before
Yeah.
that, I thought the animation was well. Besides the whole God descending upon the Earth thing, that was really good, of course.
Oh,
But I thought the first half wasn't that great
right.
animation wise, but it did have a really lot of good things going on with it. The things were a lot different than the movie, honestly. I gotta
Uh-huh.
say.
I
But
gotta,
yet,
yeah. The overall I'll just do a quick, I'll try to throw in a brief summary for those of y'all who are curious. If you haven't watched Battle of Gods, I'd go ahead and watch, and you can basically get the whole gist of this part of the episode. But long story short, our Saiyans summon up Shinron. And when they summon up Shinron, Shinron does freak out like he did in the movie, so that's cool.
hmm
And then he tells them that in order to unlock the Super Saiyan God, you need 5 Saiyans to put their heart in a one. One thing I am a little upset about, though, is the
hmm
fact that they didn't go back into the origin story
Exactly. I was
of
getting ready
that.
to say that. That's the one. I was like, why
Yeah,
did they skip that? I mean, this is
that
the
was
anime.
some
I thought they're supposed to
very
bring things out.
yeah, this is where see now when we had that talk during episode 1 about how we feel
hmm
about them rehashing the Battle of God plot and making into a saga, like it's
Yeah.
times like these that they could have spent expanding on stuff like that.
Right. Right. It
But
just
it
felt
feels to
weird.
me like they're expanding on the wrong things. Nobody wants
Yeah.
to see a 17-minute rock paper scissors battle between Beerus and Oolong.
Uh huh. Yeah, there was that point in the episode with Emperor Pilaf and the things. I
Shoot
don't.
in my
I
yeah.
don't understand why they're showing that. I know it's you could have shown the the backstory of them and showed it instead of showing them? What was the point of showing them?
I
I don't.
think because, well, like the problem with this is Battle of Gods brought Shumai and Emperor Pilaf back.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, their roles were really messed up
Yeah.
because Mai was supposed to shoot at Gohan when he was
Yeah,
a
they
Great
took the whole
Saiyan
thing
man.
out,
They
which was.
took that out. Unfortunately, when they took that out, they took out the scene where Dende heals Videl, which means
Hmm.
Dende would have never found out that Videl was pregnant.
Yeah, I was really disappointed they didn't have that either. Like,
So when they poured their hearts into Goku, when they put their energy, sorry, into
yeah.
Goku's body, they said they needed 6 Saiyans. Videl just shows up and goes, "Hey, I'm pregnant with one."
Yeah, it was so random. It was like there was
Yeah, there was no build up to it. Just like,
exactly.
by the way, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, it was just like it felt better before because we knew before Gohan knew, but it's just like I'm pregnant. What's up? I can do it. And Gohan's like, oh, I'm a baby. Not my baby. I'm a father. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, like it was a
So
brief foreshadowing on Dende's part that
yeah.
led to us going, "Oh, Videl's pregnant."
Uh-huh.
Now it's just like, "Hey guys, I'm pregnant," and then everybody reacted the exact way you would think someone who just said they were pregnant out of the blue
Yeah.
would react. And then so at this point, they're pouring their hearts into Goku. And here's where I'm sure this is where the episode's going to get most of the talk. The
Hmm.
transformation. Dean, what did you
Oh my
think of the
god, it was like half the episode.
transformation?
I thought the transformation personally, I thought it was amazing. It was a whole lot better than the movie. It was literally half the episode, I think, right? So it felt like it. I don't know if it was that long exactly, but it's just the clouds and everything. When it started doing that, I'm like, whoa, this is so crazy. What is going on here? And then it just felt much more epic than the movie, honestly, I think. So
I'm on a I'm on a double-edged sword when it comes to that transformation
really,
because here's the
it
thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for epic transformations. Dragon Ball Z's been doing that since the very beginning.
did feel dragged out, but yeah.
Yeah, like Goku Super Saiyan 3 shook the entire planet. Goku Super
Mhm.
Saiyan 1, Gohan Super Saiyan 2 made like blew up all over the wasteland. Yeah, I get what they were doing. And this
Mhm.
one definitely feels different because normally a Super Saiyan transformation is supposed to be like earth shattering and shaking the entire planet, the cosmos, all that. And it
Yeah.
even shows that when they gave their energy to Goku.
Mhm.
This definitely felt like a different transformation. Like this, like you knew that this wasn't your average Super Saiyan transformation. This was him turning into a god. So they
Mhm.
implemented everything. They have a chorus in the background. They've got yellow clouds parting ways, the universe. They've got snow,
Yeah,
rain,
the snow and
sleet,
rain. I was like,
hail, lightning, autumn, winter, summer. But here's my thing about that. Did we really
did it
need
make any?
it?
No. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I guess it's trying to show that this is God descending upon the earth or something like that. I'm guessing that's what they were going for. The whole
Yeah,
day night cycle. I noticed that too. I guess that was part of.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that.
just like I get why, but I have a feeling that time could have been cut at least in half.
Yeah, I guess they were trying to make it like better or equal to Super Saiyan 3 in terms of I guess length. I don't know,
Epicness, yeah.
but
Like,
I
don't get
guess
me wrong, it was epic. It was
at least
epic.
it wasn't him screaming for 20 minutes. You know.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, at least it was epic,
Hmm.
and like to see Videl's hair standing up and it's like a
Dude,
blonde esque. I was like, Super
I thought
Saiyan
she
Videl.
turned Super Saiyan. I was like, what? It so looked like it was
Yeah,
crazy.
it did look like she went Super Saiyan. It's just my thing is like in the movie, it was a brief thing that happened, and I
Mm.
wasn't disappointed by it.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's epic. It's just too damn long and epic. Like I feel like they could have gotten the same results much faster, and
Yeah,
part of me felt like they were doing it specifically to run out of time.
exactly. Yeah, that's how I felt about it too. It's just the Videl thing really threw me off guard. I was thinking about it for like 5 or 10 minutes after that. And I was like, did she actually turn Super Saiyan? It wouldn't make any sense. How did she do that? That is, I don't.
It's a light show. It was to show
Yeah,
off that Pan's
I
energy
thought it
is
was just a
being
light reflecting off
yeah,
something.
it was to show off that Pan's energy is being reflected. I like Chi Chi's brief moment. Now they do sneak some moments in there. I like
Mm.
Chi Chi's brief moment of naming what she thinks her
Oh gosh, what was it?
grandchild is gonna be like Gomen.
Gomen. Oh my god. Oh, that was great.
So the like, I'm sure someone's gonna make like an alternate reality where if Videl had a boy,
Mm-hmm. Oh
then that would
god.
be Gomen.
What
But
if? Oh god. What if they actually pull the alternate timeline crap here and it's actually Gomen?
hey, who knows? That would be cool. It would also mean that Pan didn't exist.
Oh, that would be sad actually. I.
And oh, I do like this joke too. Like they weren't getting any results out of it at first, and they're like, "I wonder why." And then
Oh
Goku's
yes.
like, "Maybe Vegeta's not pure of heart." And Vegeta's like, "Hey." Then he looks at Vegeta's like, "Well, maybe Gohan's child isn't pure of heart. Maybe Gohan's
Yo,
unborn
baby, ain't good enough,
child."
boy.
Yeah, I'm saying, "Yep, maybe Gohan's unborn child is evil." And they're like, "Hey."
So I did notice a couple changes with the actual transformation with them. They actually touched his back instead of them holding
Instead of
hands.
them holding hands,
Yeah, which
yeah.
I don't know why they changed that exactly. You have any ideas there?
I not a clue. They probably were just trying to make it look different. I keep that static animation that they've been keeping.
Yeah.
I say that because they're like the
It's
pose
easier
that
to
they
animate,
had.
probably.
Yeah, the pose they had stayed throughout the entire time. It's
Hmm.
like Gohan, I don't know how in the world you managed to keep the exact same pose twice, but
Yeah, I guess I don't know. The animation in this episode really just there were certain scenes that really got me. Like there was a point when Goku is about to summon Shinron, and he looks at the Dragon Balls, and it's only there for like a split second, but Goku's eyes are completely all
it's
over the place. And there's
disproportionate as hell. Yeah, I can
yeah,
see it.
it's oh gosh.
So like just and then overall, at that point, once Goku transforms, the episode basically ends.
Hmm. Yeah, next episode though does look really interesting. I gotta say.
I mean, now here's my question to you: how do
Hmm.
you feel the next episode's gonna be animation wise? Because this is what we
Oh,
finally
I'm
get to
scared.
our.
I'm so
This is when
scared.
we get to our big fight. So I want to know how you feel about that.
Goku, I hope you redeem yourself from King Kai's planet. I really do. Oh man, the animation better. It looks better already. I mean, it's already look. I can already. Well, it's just a preview, so I'm sure they're trying
I
to show the
mean, and
best
even the
parts.
preview was kind of shoddy with it. I
Yeah.
say that because what happened? Goku and Beerus punched, and
Hmm.
then Goku sent a Kamehameha towards Beerus.
It didn't look like it looked like a. It didn't look like a full Kamehameha for some reason. I think it's because he's not used to the powers yet, and they're trying to show that off in the next episode, most likely.
Yeah, because in the preview, Goku asked, why can't he land a single hit? I'm
Hmm.
guessing he's learning as he's fighting, just like in the movie, only they got to make it longer.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they do that right, but I hope they don't drag it out too long. I'm hoping it's at least a couple episodes long of them fighting. I'm sure
I
it will.
mean, like, this is a
Will be.
fight. They can't really screw this up. They
Yeah,
can't, like,
well,
there's no way, I mean, other than the
they
animation.
screwed it up during King Kai's minute. Yeah, I hope they've saved their budget. That's what I'm hoping for next episodes, the next couple
Yeah, it's just, like,
episodes, because that's where it really counts.
yeah, because this is basically the climax fight of
Hmm.
the Battle of God saga. They can't really afford to mess up this go round, as opposed
Hmm.
to
For sure.
yeah, as opposed to what they did in the first fight.
Hmm.
Overall, yeah, I'm like you, dude. I'm scared because they didn't even show a lot of the fight,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of them talking most likely next episode too. Just
probably, and
just
because
to save the budget.
like what I think, and this is how I think, when they went about this saga, we were expecting them to expand on several things, and they did, but they
Hmm.
expanded on the wrong things.
I think there's some things they've done right so
Okay, the
far.
first two episodes did a good job
Yeah.
because they expanded on what the Z Warriors do when they're on their like hang time, when they're not really fighting.
Yeah.
Then everything afterwards was just a scene from the movie expanded to really large degrees. Like the movie did its job way
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah. What did you actually think of the last episode with, since we're speaking on this, the oolong thing? I guess you
I
really didn't like it, huh?
I literally I'm like
I hated it.
when it comes to a love hate ratio
Uh-huh.
for that episode, it's like 30-70.
Oh my.
30 being the Vegeta fight,
Yeah.
and then everything else is just awful.
Yeah.
Cause like the fight between Vegeta and Beerus looks better,
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
yeah, in the episode it looks a lot better.
Hmm.
But then we get that 15-minute rock paper scissors battle, and it's just like really.
I don't know why. I guess because it was easier to animate than a fight.
And you want to know what the problem with that is?
What's
The
that?
rock paper scissors battle in the movie only lasts about 3 minutes.
Was it even that?
Probably not even that. I think, let's see, Beerus was about to destroy the Earth. He points at Oolong, says, you'll be the Earth's last chance. Then Yamcha gives him a quick pep talk of saying, hey, you're a pig. He thinks you'll probably only pick scissors because you have hooves. So pick something else.
Yeah, they didn't even do that in the
Yeah, and then Beerus goes ahead and picks the other thing because he can hear everything Yamcha's saying.
yeah.
Oolong loses, then he continues to destroy planet Earth.
Yeah.
And they took that out of the original showing of the movie. That's a specific DVD.
Out of all the things they could have picked.
Exactly. Like that's a DVD thing that they took and made longer. That's like if the fight happens and we take Whis' conversation about ice cream that wasn't in the original movie but is in the DVD
Yep.
one and made it like 10 minutes long.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. So
So here's my question for you, Dean. Um,
yes.
like, okay, so obviously the fight's gonna go on next episode.
Right.
Do you think the fight will be one episode, or do you think they'll chop it up to about 3 episodes?
I
The
think
middle
it's
one
only
being them fighting around the city and forest, and then the last one being Goku turning Super Saiyan and fighting.
Yeah, I think it'll last at least two. Just because the movie actually the fight at the end actually lasted quite a while, didn't it? Um
Like the very final part of it, like them in the
well,
cave.
when they started immediately when he turned Super Saiyan God all the way till the end. It lasted quite a while. So I'm hoping it's at
The
least two.
whole fight between Goku versus Beerus is 17 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I think it would be nice to have 2 episodes long. Just the first half him trying to learn it, and then the second half, I don't know. Maybe it's something like the first episode would be like him learning, not doing so well, and the second half he's kicking Beerus, like he's like on par with Beerus in the third episode or whatever. If they do a third, Beerus just he actually wins or whatever.
Yeah,
So I think
like,
3 might be okay.
if we're okay, let's look at the movie length for a second. If we're talking about the fight's 17 minutes long. Goku stopping the giant Beer's destruction ball happens.
Yeah.
If you want to count that part, and then after that they have their pep talk.
Hmm.
After that pep talk, Beerus throws Goku on the ground. Then the whole him about to destroy Earth thing. Then him only destroying like a rock. And then all of that, then Bulma's talk with him, then them at the back at the party, then Goku saying that he saw the whole thing, him getting slapped, end of the movie, that's about 22, 23 minutes total.
Ooh. Yeah.
So, yeah, like, and the reason that the fight lasts 17 minutes is because it's all fast paced.
Hmm.
Like, everything
This anime
happens.
isn't so far. It really isn't.
Oh, it's not. No, like, the pacing for this is slow and for all the wrong reasons.
Well, I mean, like the fight scenes in general, like the fights we've gotten so far have just been. It doesn't feel like the original at all, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing in terms of actually seeing what's going on.
I'm hoping
But I
that,
don't know.
like I said, this is the fight where they step up their game. So you're
Mhm.
basically saying like you want it to be about 2 episodes long.
2 to 3, I think 2 is a good number. Maybe if 3's pushing it, honestly.
Well, I say 3 based on what I know about Super so far. Like
Yeah.
even in my last review, I predicted all of this. I was like, no fighting's gonna happen, guys. This whole episode's gonna be dedicated to Goku transforming the Super Saiyan guy because the movie took a while for him to actually get there.
Yeah,
Like I
and
think all that footage put together is about I want to say 8 to 9 minutes total.
Woo! And they made it into an entire episode almost.
Yeah, well, because they had more of a quandary about it. Piccolo was the first one to point out that they didn't do it right. Then they were like, we need six
Hmm.
Saiyans. Then Bulma brought up Tarbo.
Which he wasn't even mentioned in the
He
anime,
wasn't
which is
even mentioned,
interesting.
yeah. So Vegeta, and then Vegeta explained that he was on another planet.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, he was on another planet. So that got explained. Then they kept trying to figure it out. Then we got our whole Bulma situation, which
Hmm.
lasted a bit longer in the movie than it did here, actually.
Right.
See, like, what confuses me, there's some scenes in the movie that last longer than the episode.
I don't know what they're trying to. I actually have no idea, man. I
This
don't know what's
series
going
is
on.
like focus and expansion are on like the most odd things.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're doing okay on some things. Like, let's see, the Vegeta and Beerus fight. I really really like that much more than the movie because well, it was longer and
It
it
was
actually
longer, and he actually put up more of a fight.
right. But there are other things like I guess you could say part of this episode honestly with the transformation. Yeah, it was really long and it's too long, and it had some things that didn't really need to be there. Like that stuff, for instance, I think is needs to be cut out just a little bit and expand more on other things.
Because like whatever dialogue they could have put in the next episode probably could have covered this half of the episode.
Right, right.
But it's gonna be in episode 11 now, episode 10. Sorry,
Yeah.
episode 10. So we will get a fight next episode. It's just I don't know, like
So
it'll
are you
be.
expecting the Battle of Gods saga to end maybe about 15, maybe episode 14,
I wouldn't
15?
go to that. Well, let's. There's two factors that I want to put up for that. One, if Battle of God Saga ends with
That's
Goku and
such a
Beerus.
short series, man. It's
I'm
so
saying if
weird.
Battle of God Saga ends with Beerus and Goku's fight, then I expect it to end around episode 12, maybe 13, just to
Wow,
explain
really?
some stuff. Yeah, and but if Shampa's included into the Battle of God saga and not the Universe
Free,
6 saga or
yeah,
whatever,
right, right.
then I'll expect it to go to at least episode 20. Like
Mm-hmm.
Champa can be that other half.
Yeah, he's being a very mysterious person right now.
Yeah,
We
because
don't
in the
know.
manga, he's already appeared.
Oh, has he now?
Well, he appears for a brief moment, overhears King Kai and Elder Kai, then heads off because he's
Oh,
overheard their conversation. But in the anime, he hasn't even made an appearance yet.
interesting. I have not read the manga at all, so okay.
So if Champa can, like, if Champa's a part of the Battle of God saga and not the Universe 6 stuff,
Yeah.
then I can understand. I can understand if this saga becomes 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
at that point, it's literally a battle of gods.
Right, right.
Multiple,
Okay.
more than one god. So, maybe? And then we've got a whole Resurrection F scenario that hasn't even happened yet.
I think they'll
So,
take a little bit time off before they start that one. Just
I hope so too, only because we can't afford to have, like, the fight against 1,000 Saiyans looking bad.
oh gosh. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
1,000 soldiers, sorry.
It's gonna be dots. So many dots.
Stick figures.
Stick figures. Yeah, that's what KG was saying. Oh, I can. I
It's
can see
all
that.
gonna be one GIF file.
Oh gosh. Actually, I can honestly see that happening. So, all right. I think that's pretty much all. We've discussed more than this episode. It looks like.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, there wasn't really much to say about this episode other than that long ass transformation.
Oh yeah.
It's just, like I said, you said we both agreed that we're scared for the next episode
I
fight
am.
wise.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But I
They
have a
can't
little bit.
afford to mess up on this one though. It's a
They can't.
climactic fight. Even
Exactly.
with like, because One Piece has done this before. I
Hmm.
talked with the Insane Game Freak. He's a big One Piece fan. He
Hmm.
said that Toei's done stuff like this before. One
Really.
Piece fights haven't looked the greatest thanks to Toei sometimes. But there's some where they actually do look really good. So
Right.
I'm hoping with all of my soul that this is one of those fights that they actually expand upon and make look good. Or to
Hmm.
the very least, make the fight between Super Saiyan Goku versus Beerus look good.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. We'll just have to see until next week.
Right. So with that said, you guys, in the next episode, episode 10 is Show Me Your Power, Goku, Super Saiyan God versus Beerus. So with that said, I will see you all then. Thanks for being here, Dean.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
And we will catch you guys in the next video. So see y'all then.